I haven't been playing anything, but Tristana?
Wait, why don't you play Quinn? You used to be like insane on her.
No, you're right. Actually, I was talked about it at the start of this stream. I'm actually going to.
Yeah, like, no, she's like fucking broken. Okay, I have bad news. He took my red.
I Raptor warded too, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Oh wait, he took my Krugs too. Yo, this is this is not looking good for me right now.
Oh my fucking god.
No, it's fine, it's fine. All we need is.
You ward level 1?
Yeah, I warded my Raptors, but he didn't take my Raptors. He's ghosting your stream, so he just took my red.
Fine. You have 3 winning lanes. Unironically, you cannot lose this.
Okay. All right, get Prio mid. We invade his top side then.
A little freeze here, bud.
Dude, that's not freezing. At best, that's a slow push. Shove it in and come invade. Let's go.
Brother, I can't. I'm sorry. Gianna is there anyway. We can't fight. I'm not coming. I'm seriously, I'm not coming.
Old Tyler would have went in 2v3 and hoped for the best.
Dude, maybe if you're playing Hecarim or something. I'm not fucking playing for Zahin.
Okay, whatever.
I think she knows your top side.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
This isn't warded. It's a Tyler. Nobody ghosts anymore. There's no way that she knows.
Okay. I'm getting ganked.
Yeah, you're on your own, bro. Actually, no, I can't do anything.
Chat, what was your first car? Let me know in the comments.
It recently.
We have a brand new 2023 vehicle on our lot, and I just can't figure out why it hasn't sold yet. So
Because it's too expensive.
gonna take a look, and you can tell me why. It's got a spray and bed liner and a hard tonneau cover. It's even got new stickers on it, and you're not taking the hit for the depreciation because it's $20,000 off. So
when it's a $100,000 Jeep, $80,000 Jeeps still aren't a good price. That's not a good price for a Jeep.
Can't figure out why it hasn't sold yet. So tell me why.
We've had this truck for over 100 days. I don't know why it hasn't sold yet. We're gonna check it out and you're gonna tell me why. It's a 2025 F250 Lariat Tremor. It's got the 6.7 V8 Power Stroke turbo diesel engine. Is that why it hasn't sold yet?
Hey guys.
Why it hasn't sold yet?
This is Nate, and I got 4 vehicles that I can get you in today for under $400 a month.
Bro, this guy right here, this archetype right here is everybody knows somebody they went to high school that does this. There's a guy that I have on my Facebook. He has like this exact same build, the same tattoos, and he's selling cars and he's bald with a beard.
Number 1, Ford Bronco Big Bend. Vehicle number 2, Ford Bronco Sport. All of these 25 Ford Explorer Actives.
0%. All 2025 Tauses. SE, S, SCL, all of them. 0. 0%.
Okay, so before
Man, what a salesman there. Wow, you know. 0%. That's your only selling point is that they're 0%. Man, what a salesman.
Unless you're a dealership that's open on Sundays, November is over. And I'm sure many of you in the car business will agree that it's not the November that we're used to having, but we move on. What are you going to do, right? You got to buckle down every day.
It is 4:40, and I have not done a deal today.
October 2025 is going to go down in history books for car sales. If any of y'all are out there and you've been in sales for a long time, I know I'm seeing this everywhere. This has been like one of the most challenging months for car sales people.
Why I don't feel bad for these people, because when I was in sales, dude, I had to farm my own deals. I had to get people, I had to call people on the phone and set up my own meetings. I think the reason a lot of people have a negative connotation when it comes to car salesmen is because like you walk in and almost every time you walk into a dealership, they're trying to get you to buy a car. You can never just look. You can never just test drive. They're trying to get you to buy, well, you can trade it in, you know, we got some new, we got some used, you know, what do you want? It's always trying to get you to buy a car. And then also, you're not farming your own deals. These people are literally walking in. So I'm supposed to have sympathy for you because nobody walked in and gave you money. Like, bro, it's so hard to feel bad for these guys.
Online.
See how good I look? This could be you. This is a 2026 Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve. Let me show you.
Okay, let's just look this up. A 2026 Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve. I already did the research here. Official MSRP 80 grand. Dealer MSRP's 85 to $89,000. As reviewed, examples with premium paint and tech reached $87,390. You're telling me you guys are getting it for 80 and marking it up almost 8 grand so you can pocket that? Yeah, we're good, dude. We're good. People will just drive the cars they've always had. We're good. We're done.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, it is nice.
Come see me and the 2026 Nissan Armada.
Notice this guy has the same build as the other guy. Got the tucked in, the belly hanging over. It's just how these car sales guys are shaped, bro.
Guys, I have like
12 or 13 2026 Traverses in all kinds of trims and colors. Let me know if you want one, please, by all means. Yeah, come see Andrew at Milton Chevrolet.
Like, you can just hear, you can smell, we call it, in sales, you call it commission breath.
But I'm seeing it much more often now. Just trying to persuade anybody into a new vehicle. New Kia K5 with a...
Bro, these Kias are $12. I don't know why they're so cheap. It's because they're crap.
I try to tell people, like, our profit margins are at an all-time small. Let me show you something. I just took this vehicle in on trade. Let me show you what we're already asking for. Mind you, there's one picture online because it just got here. That is the trade value. That is what we gave for the trade. So there's no funny business to show you this same Ram. That is our price. I don't know how good you are at math, but literally, that is a $2,498 difference.
So if you figured out what happened
that they didn't catch, Incogni has a custom removal feature. Just copy and paste the link, and their team of experts will handle the rest. It's really just that easy. Because here's the truth. If they can't find you, they can't scam you. So take back control of your personal data with Incogni. Use code NIX in the link below to get 60% off the annual plan. Go protect your data today. All right, let's get back into this.
with dealerships. What was your worst car sales experience? Years ago, my dad was going to buy a Honda Civic from the local dealer, but decided to buy from a person instead. Salesman came to our house at around 8 p.m. with his son and told my dad he just wanted his son to meet the man that ruined Christmas.
That's funny, dude.
Change your down payment from $1,000 to $10,000.
Years ago, my dad was going to buy a Honda Civic from the local dealer, but decided to buy from a person instead. Salesman came to our house at around 8 p.m. with his son and told my dad he just wanted his son to meet the man that ruined Christmas. Dad. Salesman was going to buy a Honda Civic from the local dealer, but decided to buy from a person instead. Salesman came to our house at around 8 p.m. with his son and told my dad he just wanted his son to meet the man that ruined Christmas.
That's funny, dude.
Change your
local dealer, but this sales experience. Years ago, my dad was going to buy a Honda Civic from the local dealer, but decided to buy from a person instead. Salesman came to our house at around 8 p.m. with his son and told my dad he just wanted his son to meet the man that ruined Christmas.
That's funny, dude.
Change your down payment from $1,000 to $10,000 is being federally investigated. A couple videos ago, I let you know that a $1,000 down payment that was agreed upon was ended up being charged $10,000, and the dealership is being shady and not returning the man's call. The transaction was at the reporting threshold of $10,000. So once we had reported this transaction, the IRS as well as the FinCEN, which is the Financial Crimes Investigation Network, had to get involved when it came to this dealership. All the documents that the dealership provided were said $1,000 was the amount that was put down for the down payment, except that $10,000 came out of the account. When this transaction was flagged, coming to find out that this is the same MO that they've had from multiple customers. They put down $500, $5,000 is what's deducted out the account. There's even one transaction that someone put down $1,800. They attempted to take out $18,000, but of course it was denied due to the limit.
I had a company change the date on a check after we agreed on a specific date to withdraw. They deposited it early. I put a stop payment on it and sued.
Wow.
I just lost a sale over the dumbest thing ever. So you know how customers always want 2 keys when they purchase a vehicle? I got 2 keys right here. It's a 2020 GMC Sierra 1500, and customer left because the second key is a little messed up. But you can't tell because it's got a little cover on it. Now without the cover, it looks like this, and he literally walked out because we did not offer to get him a new key, which I get it.
Yeah, you should have taken that hit, Logan, and maybe gotten him that other $150 key.
You know, it sucks not having a key that looks right, I guess. But it's a 2020, and you got your second key. I don't know.
Dude, here's the thing. If I'm spending $70,000, $60,000 on a car, if I want something, I should say jump and you say how high, in my opinion. Like, if it's something that, even if that key was $500, Logan, you better eat that out your commission and get that key, brother man. That's what I'm saying.
Let me know down in the comments. Is it really that big of a deal? Y'all always complain about not having a second key, but I got a second key right here. It's a 2020.
The way he said people in the door.
Dude, come on.
This past weekend, I got one of those car sales promotional flyers in the mail where it was pull tabs, and I think the logical conclusion that anyone would come to, at least at first glance, is that if you match icons on your pull tab, you would win the associated prize next to the icons that are listed on your flyer. And for me, that showed that I'd won $1,000. So Monday morning, I showed up at the dealership with my winning flyer, was taken in, sat down, and quickly informed that the matching icons on the pull tab don't necessarily dictate the prize that I won. Instead, it's actually the serial number on your flyer matched to a board within the dealership that shows you how much you've won. And while I won some money, it was not $1,000, but the most surprising thing about this all was actually learning how these promotions work. I talked to the gentleman I was working with and found out that car dealerships hire this company to send out the mailers, and then for the week of the promotion, they bring in the specialized sales team that focuses on these short-term deals. So he was only there till Saturday, and then he would be off to another part of the country that was running a promotion to do the exact same thing. After it all, he brought me over to the board, and this is why I don't think you should waste your time and money pursuing these at all, because at the end of the day, I did not win $1,000, I only won $2.
And this is a whole
You want it. You want a whole.
Whoop de doo.
You know what I mean? There was something that when Cass and I, we had a Lincoln. We had a Lincoln Corsair, a 2025 Lincoln Corsair. It was very nice. This is a very nice car, even though Lincolns are kind of crap. Whatever. Probably every 3 months that we had it, we would get a handwritten note from the Ford dealership here, because a Lincoln's just a glorified Ford. It would be a handwritten note that says, hey, you know, Cassidy, Levi, we really would love your vehicle. We have some customers that really want a Corsair. Come in and we'll appraise you, blah-blah-blah. And we would go do that. Or we did it once and just found out that they send these mailers out. Like, we walk in, and it looks like a handwritten note. We walk in, 15 other people are there with the same freaking note. So I'm like, bro, these are these kind of shady things they do to kind of just like win you over to get you in the dealership, because they're like, if I can get you there, I can scam you and get you in another car.
Price on that F-150 you just posted? Oh, yeah, definitely. What time do you want to come in? I mean, I just need the price. Oh, yeah, we can give you that when you come in. What time works best for you? Why would you need me there for the price? Well, numbers are very special to us, and I just set appointments. So you're not going to give me the price, are you? No. What time can you be here?
I don't know if there was any.
That's what they do constantly, and that's something you're taught in sales as well. Like when I was doing my telemarketing thing, because a lot of my sales career, I was literally on the phone constantly. You never talk about price, and you always try to set a meeting, because the whole point of the sale is to set it up for value. You set up value, and then you can justify price, right? But you have to set it up as value first before you give a price, because if you give a price, there's nothing to correlate it to. It's like if I told you there was a Ferrari on the side of the street that was $5,000. You'd be like, wow, $5,000 for a Ferrari? You'd want to know why it's so cheap, and then you'd want to know what's wrong with it, even if it was $5,000. Also, if it was $150,000, you want to know the same thing. So even if it is cheap, people still want to know the details.
Crazy, man. Tell me how I went from making $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 a month consistently
to be broke.
Like, bro, I don't think you understand. Like, I got like
$300 to my name at this point.
And a couple months ago,
I had like 20.
Maybe I did switch jobs. You would think cars would like immediately start paying you more than phones, but guys. Anyone want a car? Does anyone want a Subaru, bro? Because I got you. Jeez, I mean, there is something to be said about like being responsible with your money, but you gotta understand, like at 19 years old at the time, making that kind of money, it felt unlimited. I need that sweet bread, that breadian, that moolah. On that note, if you need a Subaru, GMC, Cadillac, Kia, Buick, anything like that, let me know.
Yeah, let me know. I'm online begging for money at this point.
Angry. Why is it when a car dealership makes money, however much money, everyone acts like it's the end of the world? Every business in the world has some sort of profit coming.
Most of the time with other businesses though, they're offering a little bit of value. You know, like even with a realtor, I can even justify it, because like when we bought our home, our realtor, she went out and found out what we wanted to find. I was like, hey, these are the specs of the houses that we want. We want a 3.2, this amount of square feet. We want it built after this area, or after this time. We want it in this area. And she went and found those 10 homes. I didn't have to go hunt. And then she was like, let me take you around to them. She knew a little bit about the homes. I was like, cool. When you go into a car lot, the cars are just sitting out there. You walk up to a car, and then a guy's like, hey, so what's going on? He has commission breath, and he's like, so you want to buy it? Like that's the whole point of it, is it's sleazy because these guys aren't really doing any work. They're sitting inside in the AC until somebody walks on the lot. And then when somebody walks on the lot, they're like, hey, you want to buy it? Like, you're not really earning it at that point. I'm handing you a deal because I showed up and I'm looking at the cars.
The business you work at makes profit somewhere, somehow. It's just how business
Because
is
they
done.
provide a service. You reading what's on that placard, that piece of paper that's on the inside of the vehicle, isn't doing us a service. I can read.
For example, if you've ever gone to a furniture store, the markup on that is anywhere from 100 to 300%. In clothing and shoes, that's anywhere from 50 to 100%. Let's talk about groceries. Everybody needs groceries. That can get up to about 20% markup, but you buy it anyway. People buy these products and they don't really say anything about it. Yeah, they'll say, oh, stuff's getting expensive, but they don't sit there and try to negotiate their grocery prices while they're in the grocery store.
Okay, yeah, so because dude, the thing is, a couch is $1,200. A car is at least $12,000. It's a big difference, brother. Imagine trying to compare groceries and a car. The prices are so much different, bro. Come on.
Here's something that nobody's really talking about, and it's a big concern. More and more people are buying their cars at the dealership, but they are not getting it serviced there. And here's the crazy part. It's happening faster than anyone expected. So what's the big deal? Well, when people don't service their car at a dealership, they don't usually buy from that dealership. And
I agree. The only reason we bought our most recent car is because we can get it serviced at the dealership. I'm not about to buy a car and have to go somewhere else.
Goes the long-term loyalty that dealerships are after. So why do you think that customers are leaving dealerships and getting their car service else? Is it trust? Is it convenience? Is it price? Let me know.
Probably price and convenience.
No, I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, they want long-term loyalty, which basically means every time you go in to get your oil changed, there's a salesman that comes out and tries to pitch you, we'll just trade in that car.
Yeah, that's so true. Every time you go up there, it's like you're getting pitched. Why would I sit at a dealership for 4 hours to get my oil changed when there's a 10-minute oil change just down the street? Ford wanted to charge me $150 to do a thorough inspection of my car to figure out why my check engine light was on when I had already had a diagnosis from an OBD2 scanner showing the exact codes of what was wrong. That's the problem. It's the sleazy nature of it all. That's the big problem. That's what we're tired of. Price $15,000, down payment $800.
5 Ford Expedition Max 4x4 in star white metallic paint with a black leather interior, 22-inch.
Bank seized vehicles.
The title,
it's like a foreclosed car.
Aluminum alloy wheels, 10.6 inches of ground clearance.
Okay, so this is just a clip of somebody going through this brand new Ford, but on the screen it says the price is only $15,800 and you only need an $800 down payment. This vehicle is like a Suburban or a Tahoe. They're very expensive. Now what I've found is that these accounts are taking videos from other users, so the guy talking doesn't even know that this video was taken, and they're just mass uploading it on these accounts. Bank seized vehicles 05. For fast response, message us on WhatsApp, and they're all brand new vehicles for wildly cheap, making it look like it's bank repos. That's why it's not expensive.
Okay. Dude, see, that's another thing. The scamming,
As of October
bro.
2025, this is the list of the cars with the absolute longest market day supply. Number 1, the Jaguar F-Pace, with an average market day supply of 321 days.
Jesus, 321 days? My mom had one of those, actually. The reason she got rid of it is because she needed a new headlight. And she's like, oh, cool. I'll go to the Jaguar dealership. I'll get a headlight replaced. She goes up there and they're like, oh, we can't just replace one headlight. You got to replace the entire front end. It's going to be about 6 bands. She was like, oh, 6,000? She goes, I'm going to get rid of it. That's what she did.
Number 2, I'm sorry if I butchered this name, the Maserati Grisale, with a market day supply of 304 days.
Maseratis are like, I think these are the most overpriced piece of garbage. I don't think Maseratis are great cars at all.
I've literally never even heard of this car. Number 3, the Dodge Hornet at 200.
Dodge Hornet? Who is, dude? If you're spending $100,000 on a Dodge, you got other problems in your life.
44 days. Number 4, the Volkswagen Taos at 220 days. God. Number 5, the Genesis G80 at.
Isn't the Genesis? Isn't that like Pontiac's, like, luxury vehicle? I'm trying to remember which one this one is.
209 days. Number 6, the Subaru WRX at 204 days.
My buddy's got a Subaru Rex. That thing's pretty fast. It's not bad.
Number 7, the Audi RS6 Avant at 192 days. God. Number 8, the Alfa Romeo Giulia at 184 days. Number 9, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio at 178.
I mean, who's buying an Alfa Romeo anyways?
days. Number
Not in
10,
the
the
States.
Audi A4 at 178 days. This one's really bad. The Audi S6 at 482 days. Number 12, the Audi A6.
Bro, these Audis ain't selling. They must be dog water. Chad, anybody got an Audi? Let me know what you guys drive again in the comments. Let me know. Let me know in the chat as well. And then what's your car payment? Let me know what your car payment is.
At 409 days.
God.
Because people really don't like Audi A6s.
I'm cutting it off here, but we're only halfway through the clip. These are just rotting at the car dealership. Wouldn't you think that you'd want to roll this inventory as fast as human?
Yeah, dude. And what I don't get is a lot of them are... I didn't see Mercedes on there once. I didn't see Lexus on there once because some of those cars are more reliable.
Jacked up the prices of their trucks and now they aren't selling, and their profits just fell 57%, and it's going to get worse. Look at this 2026 Silverado 1500. The MSRP is almost $70,000, and the dealer invoice price is close to 65. So there's a lot of profit for the dealership, and they like getting these vehicles, but unfortunately, they're not selling. In my area near Washington, D.C., in the last 45 days, Chevy dealers have only sold 30 of these trucks, yet there are 3,000 of them for sale within a 500-mile radius. That leads to a 4,500 days supply of inventory. Automakers want that number to be closer to 90. Now, part of the reason why that number is so high is because it's
a Chevy Silverado for 62 grand.
2026, and
this is like your next door neighbor who was a landscaper's car. This is like a teacher's truck, you know, like the what? How is it 62 bands?
Chevrolet has just brought in new inventory for 2026, but when you look at the 2025 inventory in my area as well, you can see it's been sitting for a long time too. This particular truck's been sitting for 151 days, and it has a $62,000 MSRP.
So it's almost like the one.
It's so expensive, chat.
A ton of money.
What happens to new cars that never get sold? It's one of the most common questions I get asked, and people are wondering what's going to happen with 2- and 3-year-old vehicles that are still...
That is a dank truck right there. A GMC Harley Davidson. I bet that's 120 grand.
New sitting on the lot. Because I have been to hundreds of dealerships, and almost every single one...
Was 107, now 80. Y'all telling me y'all can drop the price by, how much is that? 27 grand? That easy?
Of them still have...
See, when I see that, I automatically think something is fishy. You went from 107 to 80 grand with the swiftness, and it still won't sell? Might as well drop it to 60 grand.
2023s in 2025. So this is what happens to new cars that never get sold. Well, first, the dealership's responsible. They're the one that accept the allocation from the manufacturer. They purchase the vehicle from the manufacturer on their lot. And almost every single dealership uses something called floor planning. So
that's a 2022. It's old.
So they're financing the vehicles on their lot. And most floor plans will have very low, if no interest within the first 90 days. So the dealership's goal is to sell it as quick as possible within that first 90 days, and if anything, get it out of there before 180 days. But considering we're coming across vehicles that have been on the lot 700, almost 800 days, so one of the first things that a dealership will do is...
Give me a Hellcat Scat Pack. That's what I need.
use something called spiffs to incentivize.
Anytime I see one of these vehicles, these lime green Chargers or Scat Packs or Hellcats, I just automatically think it's a military dude. I don't know what it is. Maybe every military guy, they're like, hey man, you want that Hellcat? Sign up to be in the Air Force.
As their salespeople to sell it. Like. It's like an extra bonus to the salesperson, and they call it a spiff.
So that makes those clips that we...
Yeah, come on, bro. People are just tired, bro.
Clip.
Because I think you guys have this on your lot for 120 days. I don't know if anybody's buying that at the markup. And in another 120 days, it's going to be a paperweight. Come September, this will be you guys will be a car collector of this car, not a car seller, because nobody will be buying them. My recommendation is sell them all right now, as quickly as you can. The first editions have been out for like 7 months. It's not like super limited.
Would you like to chat with him?
Sure.
Alrighty. Well, he had to hop on the call, so he's not able to come over the phone really quick. But
okay, so you.
Good Lord, dude. There's no way. There's no way.
Friends do not let friends pay
$124 grand for a Jeep. Oh my God.
$4,000 for a Jeep. This is for a Jeep Grand Wagoneer, a 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. $110,000 selling price plus add-ons and tax and everything takes up to $124 grand. Now the kicker here is that the dealer has been advertising this vehicle for sale for 524 days. I don't know what else you need to see to know that a vehicle is not interesting to customers at a price point. $124,000 for a Jeep. It's been sitting for almost 2 years. This is true insanity.
Wow.
And a perfect representation of why Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles are not selling.
You could dress these...
Dude, 124 grand for... Dude, you could get a freaking... I believe that's the same price as a Mercedes Benz GLE AMG. Let's just see. Mercedes Benz GLE. Let's just do price here. Yeah, I think you can get a Mercedes for the same price. Here we go. Yeah, AMG GLE 63S SUV coupe around 130 to 134 grand. GLE, like without it's 90 to 92 grand. Like you could get a Mercedes for the same price. You're getting a freaking Jeep. Bro, nobody's going for this. Nobody's going for this, bro. People are sick of it, dude. People are absolutely sick of it. Done paying these ridiculous prices for cars that are been on a lot for 500 days. 500 days? Oh my God. All right, let's switch gears. Let's get into the clips here. Oh, sorry, chat. Let's move this around. And would you look at that? Look at that. Not a professional streamer here, chat. Never claimed to be. Never claimed to be.
He will pick a fight with a brick wall. We were in Whataburger the other day. Some lady came in and bitched about...
Okay, one second. First of all, we can tell y'all was in Whataburger. Good Lord.
You really are a fat bastard.
She's the type of woman that says, what do I bring to the table? I am the table.
Shots fired!
We can tell.
He will pick a fight with a brick wall. We were in Whataburger the other day. Some lady came in and bitched about her food, and she's like, shut the up. It's not that big of a deal. And it's like, dude.
She was yelling at a service worker.
Right, but that's her fucking prerogative. She wants to yell at that lady. Don't get involved. This is why I had to fucking carrying a gun in the car, was because you start shit with everybody on the fucking road, and then they get out of the car and want to come fucking fight me because of your fucking mouth.
Well, it's because you want to pick a fight with people.
I don't...
Wool.
What are you talking about? You called somebody ugly in the Walmart parking lot yesterday for cutting you off. You seriously hurt that dude's feelings, too. I'm not even... No, it's not fucking funny.
He was...
Why are you laughing about it? Dude, you serious?
Bro, you know you fat when you laugh, your whole titties jiggle. Your whole belly just shakes.
Seriously, like, ruined that guy's fucking day because he took a parking spot. And then, are we even gonna go as far as, like, the fucking Reno's incident? When we went out and you fucking yelled at that whole group of girls for just having a good time?
When?
Tell me about it. Like, no, you talk shit perpetually.
I do.
To everybody, and that's a...
It's because it's projection. She hates herself, and that's the way she treats everybody else. I always say this. The way you treat other people is the way you feel about yourself. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. People that hate themselves... They're negative inward, so therefore they're negative outward. People that are nice, people that are pleasant, usually love themselves. If you love yourself, the way you treat yourself is the way you treat everybody else. She clearly hates herself. I mean, look at her. She's built like melted ice cream. I would hate myself too. More chins than a Chinese phone book. Her belly touches the table. I bet she could steer a steering wheel in a car with her boobs.
Big back.
She hates herself. So therefore, she wants to hate on everyone else.
Problem. So yeah,
it's
I
not
smoke
a
little bit of... Yeah. What do you mean it's not a fucking problem, dude? I have guys coming out of their car with a fucking tire iron.
That's
ready to
because it's your fault,
It's
not
my
mine.
fault. I'm not the one that rolls down my fucking window. Shut up, ugly. Blah 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 blah. Like, dude, you're gonna get us fucking killed.
Well, if they deserve
God
it, they
damn
deserve
dude.
it.
I would. Yes. So I fucking go smoke nicotine because I have to deal with you. Yes, you are a problem. You are not for public consumption.
That sounds like a you problem.
God damn it, dude.
That sounds like a you problem,
It's
not a me problem.
Maybe a fucking loser, but god damn, if I didn't fucking... Dude, having to put up with all this bullshit is fucking killing me. So yeah, I smoke a little bit of fucking nicotine because if I don't, I'm gonna fucking jump off a building from having to deal with all the bullshit that you fucking start. So don't even with me.
Are you done?
Everything else, yeah, fine.
Okay.
All right, fine.
I love it. I love it. He aired her out, bro. He aired her out. I love it. Body count matters.
Wait, okay, I have a question.
Anything.
What is your body count?
Promise you won't get jealous, but
No, I won't.
it's 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, what's yours?
It's 22. About to be 23.
That's fucking disgusting. Ugh! I can't believe you slept with 22 people.
Slept with? Oh! No, silly.
But I'm telling you right now, 22 is a very high body count. Very high body count for a woman. You got 22. You got 22 bodies. So I've been seeing this clip. I haven't reacted to it. A German streamer wanted to show how safe it is to celebrate New Year's with Muslims, and she gets stoned. Poor baby.
Mit Handschuhe auf. Besser ist.
Back 'em.
Au! Au! Fuck! Au! Ah, ich habe irgendwas abbekommen. Ich habe irgendwas gegen den Kopf bekommen. Au! Ich glaube, wenn ich so 2 Meter Türsteher Schrank wäre, hätten die das nicht gemacht. Ah, schon wieder, Alter! Wichser!
Oh my God. Getting stoned in public? These people are... The audaciousness is wild to me. That's crazy. Getting stoned in public? That poor girl. I feel bad for her. I feel really bad for her. That's all, dude. I don't think anybody should have to deal with that. Anybody should have to deal with that. But you know, I guess that's what they do. I guess that's what they do. What is this? The clip's too long. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Some of the best relationship advice comes from a divorce lawyer. I don't know about all that. Okay, so this here, what is this? Anna Mack got emotional and broke down in tears while talking about people showing her OF that she claimed to not have to her MLB fiance Jazz Chisholm Jr. in an effort to ruin their relationship. So, only reason I know about this is because I have watched Baddies with Cass.
Cool, great. I'm so fucking happy, right? And like I said, you would think like the happiest moment in my life would be happy for me, but everybody just made it so negative and weird, right? But I've been posting my boyfriend, well, my fiance. I've been posting my fiance. I've been made it like a thing. Nobody had nothing to say. Nobody cared.
I guess the general consensus on this is I don't want to watch the whole clip because I may lose some brain cells. But people found out that she got an OF and probably told her man. And now the cat's out the bag. You want to flaunt that you're in a relationship. You want to flaunt you got a ring, but you're on OF, dude. Like your value's immediately lower when you do that.
Tell me how this man is literally gonna be obsessed with me for like pretty much a fucking year. Begs me to hang out with him. I'm pretty much just like 99% of the times I text him back, it's just me like trolling him. I finally link with him and I'm like pretty much obsessed with him. And now he won't text me back. Right.
That's your karma.
Okay. Like, it's fine. I didn't want your bitch ass anyways.
Yeah, but you do. That's the funny thing, but you do. Oh, Loki, I'm sorry. Let's get you a jerk, bud. I'm slacking on the jerk. Shake. I'm sorry. I do a jollipies. I had a professor in college that used to say a jollipies, so I stole it from him. Loki free. I bet a married 26-year-old electrical engineer. Okay, let's see what we got.
Tonight is gonna be insane.
Heading out. Okay. Maverick commute. Golden greeting number 1. Ball clothes. Are you gonna go ball? Chicken pot pie. Those are my 3 favorite things. Chicken pot pie. Okay, doesn't look bad. It looks okay. Leave for pickleball. Whoa, yeah, pickleball. Pickleball is fun. Winter hobby. Pickleball is fun. I've played it a lot. Head out, golden greeting number 2. Okay, 7 p.m. Golden goodbye number 2. Head to basketball. League night. Splash threes. 8 o'clock. Head out. Golden greeting number 3. Home gym. Finish up. Late night snack. Do you ever spend time with your girl? Like, how you gotta, what? People really just be, he might as well be single, bruh. You might as well, you ain't spending no time with your chick? None? That's like the highlight of my day is spending time with baby Nix and Cass. Ain't that right, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace. It's January 4th, 4:08 p.m. Saturday, 2025. We made it. You made it. You know what I mean? We all made it. Today marks a great day for a new year, and we will be watching this in 2026. So hello to the future. It's good to see you. So let's look at how many current subscribers we have. 145,215. Kind of crazy to think that we've done over 100,000 in the past 7 months. Mainly because of you guys. It ain't got nothing to do with me. There's only one of me, and there's 142,216 of you guys. So shout out to you guys, big time. I want to do also a shout out to the members that we have for the channel. Without these guys, you know what I mean? The channel wouldn't have the foundational bedrock that it really needs for a strong community. So let's go through here. John McVeigh, Mansplain Nation, Raven Smith, Country Family, Starwolf, Kyle, Kyle Secrist, Matt Orr, Nuon Walters, Michael Hawkshurst, Troy Lewis, Marriott. And this is where we get into the 2 months. Let's see if we can't do it from time. So here's our most subscribed to. I haven't seen Sarah Jean in the chat in a long time. If you see her, tell her we miss her. Gerald, I see you all the time. Thank you, buddy. Gerald Longmire's a real one. He's been around for a hot minute. Rich Katzaman, same thing. I don't see you as much in the chat, though, Rich. New Antique Gaming, Michael Lowe, Andres Gunnarsson, Charlie Splendor, Bogdan Talpapalaru. I think I got that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Diesel, Chemo Casey, Kyle Secrist, Starwolf, Country Family, Michael Kukin. I'm Shadow, Zek Shuck, Fogblades, Jacob Smith, Freddy's Funhouse, Dennis Whalen. That's a good name. Dennis Whalen. That sounds like a country singer's name. Cole Coy also sounds like a country singer's name. Pelagic, Peter Crisculo, can't even say that. Ark Methis, Marriott, Mary Epley, Colm Pullen, Jeremy Mott, Sam Atticus Rhodes, Brennan West, Des Shannon, My Own Perspective, Forever Alpha, Chris Hill, Lancelot Stahl, Jason Abides. Jason, you're a real one. I see you putting down those 5 pieces on random videos, so you're a real one. Turkey, Kurama, Bodega Bastard, Troy Lewis, Cornelius Grobler. That's a good one. Cornelius Grobler. He sounds like if you were a good lord. Stupid. If you were like a PhD of horticulture. Hi, my name is Cornelius Grobler. I can grow different variants of flowers. I don't know, and that was trash. Never mind. Osama, questionable. Robert Grundmeyer, Mr. Gabba, Rabin Smith, Nuon Walters, Michael Hawkshurst, Matt Orr, Mansplain Nation, Johnny McVeigh. Shout out to all you guys for being the bedrock of the channel. We really do appreciate that. The Nix Nation, as we may call it. But no, dude, it's been absolutely incredible. This journey's been wild. What we started off with in 2023, in November 2023, was maybe 5K subs. And now we've made it all the way to 145. It's insane. It's insane. I didn't think we would do what we were able to do, but I'm glad that a lot of you guys have been able to resonate with the message and also have gotten to just get a piece of my philosophy. What I always thought that what I said really didn't matter, and it's good to get that validation from other people to say, you know what, I think what you think is cool. So it's cool to find like-minded people, and I love the fact that we can agree, but we can also disagree. So, and sorry, I probably sound thicker than a bowl of cold peanut butter. I'm stuffed up pretty bad right now. Really congested. I don't know if I'm sick. It's like a head cold. My body doesn't hurt, but I don't know. I just want to say thank you guys once again. Thank you guys. Without you guys, this would not be a thing. I love setting these milestones. We just had one of these in 2024 of March, which is the future today. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's tough for me. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. Thank you guys so much. Loki, where are you at? Go to your place. We can't not have you, dude. You're the star of the show. You're the best boy that's ever been. You like his little scarf? When we go take him to PetSmart and get his grooming done, we ask for the scarf. He just looks good in it, doesn't he? But yeah, man. I just want to say thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality and the 4 Steps of Style that make you irresistible to women and respected by men. But
it's pretty sad for me to see so many people that are dishonest, but you know, at the end of the day, right? I mean, I'll show you guys the video, right? This is a video, this example. So this is it. He was in front of the car. So you see right here, right? You can't even see the third guy. You can't even see them. You see this? He had to move out of the way. She tried to run him over. This is what I see. I see her spinning her wheels forward. Right there. You're trying to run over that officer. You are. She doesn't give a fuck. Protesters won't let ICE leave, throwing things at ICE agents, chemical spray deployed, got hit just by being near them. The stuff hurts bad. Okay, let's watch this. Turn this down. Since when did Gollum become a protester?
Get the fuck out of our city! Get the fuck out of our city!
Oh, man. Got one.
Power motherfuckers, get the fuck out of our city!
There you go. Oh my God. Yep. You hear that retard in the background? You can't kill us all if you wanted to. Might be too Eastern European for this, but are they protesting the police trying to arrest illegal immigrants? Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I know there's some non-Americans watching. Actually, a lot of you guys are non-American. In America, the police coming to arrest illegal immigrants and people that are not supposed to be in the country, this is like a really big contentious point. And there's a huge contingency of America that thinks that it's okay to have illegal aliens in the country and you can't arrest them or get rid of them. I know it sounds crazy, but that's where we're at. Shouldn't do it. Yep, there it is. Major news operation. What's this here?
But it would appear.
Shouldn't do it. Yep, there it is. Major news operation. What's this here?
But it would appear. We'll see what the investigation reveals, that the shot came from in front of the vehicle. Just get your thoughts now on what...
I mean, it sure seems like that's the front of the vehicle. It's pretty obvious that's what happened.
We know so far. From a legal perspective, but
yeah, it's pretty fucking obvious. It's a clean shot. Yep, got him. Why are you saying it's a huge contingency of America? They're a minority? They are a minority, but it's a large contingency. I'd say it's like probably 10 to 15, maybe 20% of the people. That's like tens of millions of people. That's a lot of people. So yeah. And anyway, what's this here? You need to get real about the reality that the government can execute you in cold blood in the streets, immediately lie about it, and the media will report this truth. There are no laws, no rules.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed,
rules, and this is the new reality. Act and prepare accordingly. Uh-huh. Right. Of course. Yep, there it is. What a surprise. There it is. And act, yeah, I guess you can, yeah, exactly, right, act. And act accordingly. Yeah, maybe you should listen to the law. And fuck it, embrace the Second Amendment. Yeah, guys, great idea. Also, by the way, really, really good idea to try to pull out your gun and try to fight the federal government. That's a really great idea. Totally smart, really, really effective, okay? Leftist rioters have successfully chased out Minneapolis police by breaking their windows, throwing objects, and kicking their vehicles. So this is also what I think is funny, is that this is why Tim Walz is trying to talk him off a cliff. This is the real reason why, is that now these idiots... this is what's funny about it, is that these people are just going out and they're just being violent in general. Like, they're against ICE. Like, you have to understand there's a big distinction. Like, the state police and ICE are totally different. So ICE is like a federal fucking agency, and the state police are your neighbors. So these are your neighbors. You're attacking them and breaking their windows and destroying everything. That's it. Only deranged leftists would think that abetting crimes is what the Second Amendment is for. It's embarrassing, isn't it? The left's January 6th is on January 7th. What are the odds? It is funny for me to see. Yeah. The Mandami director crying. Yeah, I did see that. I'll talk about that later, but I want to cover this and go through everything as it happens, right?
Okay, it looks like they are throwing snowballs as the officers are leaving. So again, I believe it was a state patrol, and we see some MPD officers who were leaving that scene. Hennepin County telling us that their sheriff's deputies have not been on that scene, but it looks like as officers are leaving the scene, just having some protesters or bystanders, agitators throwing some snowballs at them as they leave. We saw this earlier.
We did.
Well.
Yep, we saw this exact thing earlier, and this was targeted toward ICE agents at that particular time.
The thing is, it's not even ICE in a lot of these cases.
But now, as you mentioned, this is MPD, BCA was on scene, the sheriff's department as well.
It's because the state and local police have orders not to confront the protesters. Yeah, because the thing is that the police are weaponized to allow these protests. This is the way it works, is that the people that are in charge of the state allow these protesters to run wild and to create chaos. Then after the protesters are running wild and creating chaos, what happens after that is that you then use that chaos as a justification for why it's bad to bring in the federal government. So it's effectively a power play that they're having the protesters do on their behalf. Do you see kind of how this works? So like they let these protesters cause the problem, and then they blame the problem on the government. Do you think they should crack down hard on the chaos? Yeah, of course. Of course, obviously.
And as this street is opening up here, you can see a lot of these protesters, these people in the community responding to this. And now we're having an aerial view here of what we have been seeing.
They're standing on the road.
What we did see earlier, and now it's once again you can see them throwing some of those snowballs at those vehicles, some of which we can see have just drove off as well. Yeah.
Why not just educate the ICE agents to avoid problems like this? What would you educate them in? Educate them in just simply telling them not to do their job? Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? There's nothing you can, like, you're not going to tell, what are you going to do? What's this?
And there'll be more videos. We're in a world with lots of videos, which is a good thing for getting to the truth.
It is.
Let's look at this live shot that we're seeing right now. We just saw some black vehicles.
This is the police. These are your neighbors. You're attacking your own neighbors for something the federal government did. It doesn't even make any sense. The police aren't even working with the federal government anyway. It's like basically, it's like losing a video game and then you punch your dog. What the fuck does the dog have to do with it?
And there'll be more videos. We're in a world with lots of videos, which is a good thing for getting to the truth.
Let's
people
look
hate
at
all
this
police.
live shot
Yeah.
that we're seeing right now. We just saw some black vehicle vans moving their way through, and now you see snowballs flying in this group of individuals that are moving. You've got law enforcement in the front of this group that look like they're
These people
walking
aren't from
backwards,
Minnesota.
so
They're from
being
out-of-state
pushed.
license plates. That's actually, you know what? I wonder how much of this are organized agitators that are going from state to state, from place to place, and just continuing this problem. Because it seems like it's actually quite a bit.
Is the way it looks, backwards by protesters who are throwing snowballs at them right now. Let's bring in Victor Avila. Let's stay on this live shot as we bring in Victor, retired ICE special agent, now assistant director for the Office of National Drug Control Policy.
Same as the UK, all the same agitators.
Victor,
Well,
thank
I don't
you
think
for
they're
being
flying
here.
back and forth.
Can you see what we're seeing live on screen right now? Are you able to?
Trump could use this as a pretext to get rid of these nut jobs, but guess what he's going to do? Nothing. Yeah, he's going to keep chasing around Russian submarines, right? And anyway, urges warning order to burn in Minnesota National Guard. Yeah. And let's see if I can find any more of these here. Where is it? Oh, yeah, this is something else. This they're threatening the United States. Okay. And chaos in Minneapolis is leftist right. Oh, here we go. It's Crash Out Central. See, what you have to do to people like this person belongs in a box. You do. You got to put this guy in a box, man. And the thing is that until you put him in a box, he's going to be out there running wild, causing problems. That's the issue. They're Crash Out Andes. They are going to put this guy in a box, man. And the thing is that until you put him in a box, he's going to be out there running wild, causing problems. That's the issue. They're Crash Out Andes. They are. You can't have a civilized society with people like that. It's impossible. Like a casket? No. I mean, like, put him in jail. Like, I don't think you should shoot the guy unless he's being violent, right? So, in general, I think that the problem is that the people that do this, they get away with it. They're like, it's like a child, right? Where if you let a kid just continue getting away with bad behavior, it will continue just committing bad behavior. But if you enforce discipline and you expect better behavior out of it, well, it won't do that.
Move!
Yep. Spray him down.
Get out! Chris, get out the way! Get out the way of the truck! Move!
Yep. And you can see, by the way, they're trying to stand in the middle of the road to prevent the police from getting in from being able to move the truck. What they need to do is they need to just bring in the National Guard or even the military and round all of these people up and arrest every single one of them for obstruction. Because I guarantee you, if you went and you built like an emergency enclosure and you put like, I don't know, 10,000 people in there from all these riots, this stuff would happen overnight. Sorry, it would go away overnight. It would instantly stop. Because all you really need to do is show that if you do this, this is what happens. A stadium? Yeah, put them all in a stadium, something like that. I don't know. Moose Alcatraz. We have alligator Alcatraz. I mean, moosins are really big. They are. They're huge. So yeah, you could just have like attack moosins. Yeah, even 1,000 would do the trick. Yeah, I thought it doesn't matter. The judges would let them go. Just don't listen to the judge. Like, I mean, you're the military. What are they going to do? They're going to force their way out? What authority does a judge have? Nothing. What are they going to do? If the judge is siding with people that are openly obstructing justice in order to do a political move, that's not a judge. That's an activist. Oh, God. They love to say that. Man. You want to throw the courts? Yeah, I don't really. I think that if you have a judge that's making rulings based off of politics rather than law, then yeah, absolutely you should get rid of the judge. 100% you should. We have a huge problem where we have a lot of judges. Yeah, I don't really. I think that if you have a judge that's making rulings based off of politics rather than law, then yeah, absolutely you should get rid of the judge. 100% you should. We have a huge problem where we have a lot of judges that are appointed to positions that make rulings based off of political biases rather than the actual nature of the law. They make very bad faith rulings. They intentionally block things for political means. And I consider this a massive threat because in order to have a separation of powers, you have to have the respect of the power. And so whenever they don't have any respect to the power at all, then, and they're just using it and weaponizing it, are you really doing anybody any favors by listening to them? Did you notice the back of the cop car was busted? Yeah. Actually, I didn't. Let me see that again. If they were Nazi, if they were Nazis, they'd literally shoot the whole crowd. Yeah.
Brings back memories.
Brings back memory? From the last time you caused problems? Yeah, it's the same people from 2020. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. I can't wait for more Midnight Riot streams. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna get them. Especially now. Like, seeing all this stuff happen, this is a massive crash out. You don't see crash outs like this all the time, but you do right now. Notice how none of them are working? Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, Democrats have been violent since the 60s. They've been allowed to get away with it for so long. Yeah, you have to totally shut this down. What is this here? Oh, I saw this. So this is one of the weirdest things is that, so there's this one Twitter account and it's called, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Polling USA. Polls, data, shit posts, opinions. Uh-huh, right. This is your own, this is it. Email about opinions, personal account. So this is a polling account. And then they're saying that, so I said, Rip Bose, told her to get out of the car. She wouldn't do it. It should have been you in the car. At least nothing of value would have been lost. Well, why would it be me? I mean, honestly, it would have been a good thing if it was me. Because I would have said, oh, I'm sorry, officer. Okay, I won't do that. I'm going to get out of the car and I'm going to follow and comply with the police like a normal person. And I'm not going to try to run anybody over. Yeah, you're right. No, it would have been a lot better if it was me. I think he brings up a good point. So yeah, here's another one here.
Watching to see authorities are responding to an ICE-involved shooting. That's how it's being described by the people in South Minneapolis right now. We now have a reporter there. Earlier today, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz posted that.
And also, I want you to keep in mind that a lot of the threats that people are making against me, and they're making these open threats against me constantly, that's the reason why more people like me don't speak out. That's the reason. Is because nobody wants to be threatened, harassed, attacked, lied about, demonized, and have all this stuff happen to them. Because most people can't deal with that level of stress. They can't deal with that level of harassment. I've done it for my whole life, so I'm pretty used to it. I mean, I'll be lying. I mean, yeah, sometimes it bothers me too, right? But that's just the way it is. So, yeah, then go on the internet. Well, what I'm saying is that in order to make these people not behave that way, you have to be an equal and opposite force. Because if you don't do that, what happens is that the people that are on your side are afraid to speak, and the people that are against you speak instead. And so that's it. You've gotten to the point where you can no longer be the silent majority or they just take over. Yeah, never be the silent majority. Always be outspoken and always be aggressive to people like this because they'll aggress on you. So we can stand in front of cars now and don't stop. We can open fire. I mean, I would say if you're a police officer, maybe, yeah. But if you're not, I'd avoid standing in front of a car.
public safety team is working to get more information and urge people to remain calm.
Yep.
And moments ago, the mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Fry, said they are working to get ICE out of his state. A lot going on, or his city. Senior correspondent Mike Tobin is on the ground for us in South Minneapolis. Mike.
And the police tape is up right now, as you can see.
And think about it, right? That's the goal, right? Is to get ICE out of the area.
It's a several block area behind me that is tied off. The tear gas has already been used because each time you get one of these ICE events or a Border Patrol scene, you get the protesters who descend on it. That has already happened here. The details we know thus far is that the person who was shot is a woman. We don't really know much.
Watching to see
Yeah, that's true. Waltz mentioned war against the federal government today. It's going to get real bad tonight. Maybe. I don't know. So, unfortunately, it's not how it works now. There's always an unequal reaction that when the political pendulum swings again, demands an even more unequal reaction. Well, you have to stomp the people out. You do. You stomp them out completely. And if you don't do that, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Aerial footage from protesters at the ICE shooting. Oh, there's plenty more of them. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Man. There they are. For fuck's sake. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how these people, and I guarantee you, do you think they would be out there if she had run over and killed that ICE officer? Would they be out there? I don't think they would. I think they'd be cheering and talking about, oh, well, that's what happens when you're a fascist, and, you know, talking about how it's not that big of a deal, it's not that bad. No, they don't care about this person. They care about this person dying in service of the thing that they agree with. That's it. I'm in Minnesota. Sad to see she got what she asked for. I let the people do their jobs, man. Yeah, you can't be interfering with the police. It's insane. And yeah, where's this? You're parking in the middle of the street and block law enforcement. They have a right to detain you for an infraction. If it's done on purpose, it's a crime. It's insane that these like literal mental children have to. Oh my God. Is there even more of this? Okay. Oh, jeez. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kill someone else!
See, what they need to do is like with people that are blocking the roads like this, you just need to grab them, throw them, get them under control, arrest them, and put them in jail. Until that happens, they will keep blocking the roads. Throw them in jail. Immediately? Yep. Yep. Arrest them all? Yeah, the thing is, whenever they do this preventative behavior, what happens is that people think that, okay, well, now it's kind of like trying to pull a, like, I don't know, a toy out of a dog's mouth, right? Is that if you don't do it, like, definitively, or you just, like, pull it out slowly, they will just keep holding on to it and biting down harder. And what they're doing here is they're forcing the citizens to just bite down harder and keep pushing because they're not approaching it with overwhelming force. That's the issue. Mm-hmm. See, immediately go and arrest this guy. Arrest him, put him in jail, obstruction. It's very obvious. You've got it on camera. Just go ahead and do it. This is the problem. It's that people like this feel like they're going to be able to get away with it. And there isn't a strong enough show of force against the people that do this. This is going to keep pushing farther and farther what people think they can get away with. Exactly. Yeah, if you let people get away with this, they will escalate to the next thing. And if you let them get away with that thing, they'll escalate to the thing above that. And eventually, it's going to end in violence.